And welcome back to the second game of the men's Supa-Liga for this week. We have Phoenix Futsal WA versus Longobarda Futsal Club. Both Phoenix and Longobarda are on similar positions of the table so far, with Phoenix Futsal at 13th place and Longobarda on 14th place. A point between them, with Phoenix getting a 5-5 draw against South Perth last week. This should be a very entertaining game, and we'll just cut through the lineups now.
Obviously, if you don't hear a female voice, you're not. There's nothing wrong with your internet. Tyner is now refereeing, and we have Ben O'Brien joining us in the commentary. For the Phoenix Futsal WA, we have number 1 in goals, Badruddin Ahmed. Number 10, Herman Mikel. Number 9, John Nitanga. Number 11, Noad Mikel. Number 8, Frank Gordon. Number 5, Chuck Dull. Number 3, Henry Willa. Number 4, Omar Diarra. For Longobarda, we have number 1, Raimi Raim. Number 10, Massimo Busolo. Number 4, Massimo Kwiatkowski. Number 5, Shaz Ramley. Number 9, Angelo Di Marco. Number 7, Christian Castillo. Number 5, Hazari Sharzan. And number 2, Hariz Karul Nizam. And I've probably butchered every single one of those names. I do apologize. My God.
So we should have an exciting game here tonight. Both teams will be looking for the 3 points in order to put them up in the leaderboard. Of course, Longobarda Futsal Club had not a bad start to the season with a 3-1 loss to Perth Pumas and a 2-1 loss to W Eagles, which they definitely were on top of that game for a lot of, at least the first half, with a 1-1 being most of the scoreline. What are your thoughts today? What are your score predictions?
Oh, it's hard to tell because, I mean, Phoenix from round 1 to round 2, massive difference.
Yes.
Like, massive. Like, Phoenix were unlucky not to get the win last week. They were all up
5-0 at halftime, I believe.
5-0 at halftime, and it went back to 5-5. But maybe that's just an experience of, like, them playing together. But
yeah.
It shows their quality, although...
One thing I noticed from the Phoenix Futsal South Perth game was that an early chance there for Massimo Kowalski. But one thing I noticed about the Phoenix is that they were very good going forward, but in defense they did lack a little bit, maybe due to that lack of experience. A lot of outdoor players putting over from the MPL. So it's very, of course, a very different sport. And we have the first yellow coming out for the game from number 9, I believe, an incorrect substitution.
Yeah, I think he entered the field of play before the play came off, so it doesn't actually matter players. If you're wondering why that man had to come off, he was wearing jewellery, so obviously he's been instructed to come off. Yeah, obviously quite a few NPL players, but obviously sometimes outdoor doesn't translate to futsal straight away. Yes. It's about getting the basics of futsal down packed, but I mean they have the skill and the knowledge to do well. I don't want to give score prediction myself because, you know, I have to stay unbiased. But chat, if you got any score predictions, do chuck them in.
Seems like Longobarda have had the best chances so far. I mean, my observation so far with Longobarda is that if you press them, they can definitely hurt you. But if you sit a bit back, they struggle to break down that set defense. So,
yeah, well, Longobarda are the more structured team out of the two.
For sure.
Sometimes structure doesn't always mean success.
No.
If Phoenix just add the pressure, do what they do, and just get the skill into the game, I mean, you don't know what's going to happen.
And you see this lack of structure come out now with a bit of a 2-2 action, but it does rotate to a 3-1 a lot of the time as it early chance.
Options like that.
Yeah, like, why not?
Nugarina forced Rahim into a save.
That's all you need. You needed 1 or 2 goals, and this game's probably gone.
Signed it in there, and I thought it went in for that little moment. Long ball now, but Ahmed picks up well.
And I believe we have a new keeper for the Phoenix Futsal. I believe they had a different keeper the first 2 rounds. I have to double check that later.
I think it's the same keeper. Don't recognise the name, but I feel like I recognise the face.
Beautiful footwork from number 4 here. deciding to try and take on 2 players and does so successfully. A beautiful shot and an early
save. But that's what I mean. Like the structure is
shot.
there, but the skill may be too much for Longobarda.
Yes, might be the case. And you see a lot of experienced players such as Herman directing a lot of the play here for the Phoenix Futsal Club with a lot of his experience.
Oh, well, Herman's been playing futsal for quite a while, so I think my earliest memory of him was for Who Ate the Depies back at Kingsway when the competition was held at Kingsway. But now he's playing for Phoenix. He's been playing in the B League and such for quite a while now. There's an idea there, but a bit too overhit there.
And here's what I was saying, maybe the inexperience is coming out. We already see tired legs from the Phoenix Futsal Club not tracking back. Of course, a massive player for Phoenix was last week Chockdale. What are your thoughts on him? Of course, MPL, I believe, won the award for the best man in the division.
Yeah, player of the season. Obviously, a player of his level is always going to be massive. Again, I don't know how much futsal he has played. But movement of the ball skills, I think that's going to translate between the two. I mean, you saw him take the ball backwards and then drive forward, beating 2 players. So they're definitely going to utilise him as much as they can.
Yes. And I think they're actually trying to use him as a target at the moment, which is definitely a good strategy as we see Longobarda open up the score sheet today with a nice ball to the back post.
I didn't see the goal, unfortunately, because I had a bit of obstruction in my way. But I'll be lucky to watch the replay.
Fortunately, I don't think we caught that replay as Phoenix look to get back into the game here. Playing some nice foot with the target as Chockdale tries to go long and just places it wide, unfortunately. Did open up to it left foot very close, very quickly. Do you know if Chockdale's left or right footed?
Ooh. I'm not sure. I'll keep an eye on and see what he uses the most, but I'm not actually too sure. I mean, look, I'll assume right because most people are, but you never know. Oh, left on his own accord. Great save there. Can they finish second? No, they can't. It's still going, but Longobarda need to finish that.
Of course, do we have any score predictions yet in the chat?
With GK Midi, 3-3 draw.
3-3 draw, another draw early for Phoenix in the season. I've got to say, I think this game's going to be a goal fest. That's what the last game was for the Phoenix Futsal Club, and I mean, a goal in the first 7 minutes so far in the Supa-Liga has been pretty rare. So far it's been 0-0 affairs or a drawing situation, so
I'd say I'm gonna check the I can't think of the word, the ladder.
I've just got information that Chock is in fact right-footed. So not bad strike from his left.
Was that the source? Wouldn't happen to be John Gulich, was it?
No, another unconfirmed source. That is not John Goodich, unfortunately. Does have a last name starting with a G, but not John Goodich.
John Gulich is always a man with the knowledge. It feels like something he would know. With another score prediction from I'm going to mispronounce this just on purpose. Zephyr. Just to annoy him a little bit. 6-4 to Longobarda.
Of course, Zephyr, a very skilled player. a good opportunity here for Longobarda to make it 2-0, but unfortunately they can't cut it back to the top of the D.
Yeah, just to confirm on the standings, Futsal are indeed first place on, 9 points now as of current standings. Obviously they just beat...
Yeah, Futsal, yep.
AFC, so I'm trying to blank here.
But of course, I believe there's a number of teams drawn on first place there.
From first to fourth, obviously Cobras, W Eagles, Cumbria all to still play. But I think based on goal difference, Futsal will probably stay top. Unless Cumbria can beat Wolves by a decent goal amount.
Which you wouldn't expect that type of result from such an experienced squad like Wolves.
No.
But it is possible, because Cumbria, of course, always pull out results like that.
Yes, and the Cumbria game is being played at their centre in Port Kennedy.
Yes, a very beautiful centre, I must say.
Yes.
Definitely worth the money. I play on it, train on it, and yeah, it's the best grip in WA, I've got to admit. So definitely a beautiful facility and nice blue floor there.
Shame it's 20 years away, but that's okay.
It's alright, we'll get our passports next time we go down there.
Yeah, I'll book my flights. I mean, I live past Joondalup, so everything's far from me, but
Yes. Of course, a big miss for the Longobarda side is their coach, Bruno Di. I'm just going to not try and butcher his last name there. So Bruno, I had a conversation with him off camera, and he was trying to really expand his player's potential by going to that coaching role. He doesn't think that player coaches work, so it's a fair enough opinion. I've got to say, so far, in my experience of futsal being a year and a bit, does seem that is the case.
I mean, that's fair. Like, yeah, because he played quite a bit last season. Hasn't featured this season. Obviously, he has a baby now as well.
Yeah, so other things to...
But also, I'm liking the tracksuit he's wearing. I'm not gonna lie. Yes. I'm liking those track pants.
And with, of course, the Longobarda badge
on
it.
Longobarda,
nice.
if you want to give me some track pants, I'll shout you out here and there.
Free advertisement there.
You know what? If anyone wants to sponsor me with free merch, I'll shout you out. Longobarda struggling to clear that one away, sitting to his own player.
So I think that is a massive miss for
Ball not placed on the line correctly there will be a turnover.
Yeah, so I think that is a big miss for Longobarda. Of course, Bruno has played at a professional level before, so definitely a lot of miss experience. As we have Longobarda on the break here with 2-on-2 situation, see what they can do from it. And shot just wide, but commendations from the bench of Longobarda for their players. Seems like the play here from Longobarda is definitely a sit against this Phoenix futsal side, especially since they're 1-0 up. What do you think about them sitting against Phoenix?
If you give Phoenix that space to attack...
Well, I think almost in the way that they're outdoor players traditionally, if you reduce that space, they might struggle a little bit more.
Well, because you saw there, like when Phoenix pressed Longobarda, they struggled to get rid of the ball.
Yes.
And I feel like that's going to be a
Only we have an early chance. He takes around the goalkeeper, has an open net. Can he finish? He does!
I'm sure like that. Great goal there, and 1-0 to equal that one up. Let's see if the replay got for that one. Good ball through. And a great ball, great touch. Left on his own accord and take it on the keeper and finished it well.
So that is the goal for number 11, Noad Mikel, and an assist early on for Chuck Dow. Of course, a massive signing for them as we have number 8, Frank Gordon, check in for the Phoenix Futsal Club, a youngster coming through the ranks of Phoenix. What are your thoughts on Frank?
Frankie, well, I think I've got to give props to that Megs because I always love the Megs. Gordon, he played a few games in the top tier last season. Obviously, he's getting more potential now.
And a second goal
from there.
Phoenix Futsal.
Dribble to the middle and into the bottom corner. And I mean, flip straight like that. 2-1.
Yes.
It must be the Gordon effect. Just come on, 2 goals, you know.
And that's Omar Diarra with that goal right there, opening up onto his right foot, taking it nice little.
See, just watching from the replay there, the Longobarda player followed his player out wide instead of covering that middle, which allowed space for that shot to occur.
Yes.
You can mark the space and mark the player at the same time. Although the Phoenix player did very well in dragging that player, and I thought that was going to be another.
From that right foot. Seems like he really wants to open up on that right foot. A lot of step overs, a lot of outdoor moves, but they are effective in the game of
that's
futsal.
what Phoenix is going to give you.
Yeah, and definitely, I got to say, probably the most entertaining side so far this season.
Gordon left foot a shot and forced a save out of Rahimi.
Yeah, I mean, could have bobbled in there. We saw the ball bubble a bit off Rahimi's leg.
I mean, he did well to get there.
Oh, for sure. Just playing with his opponent here, knocks it past him, tries to do a little bit of a
through the legs
there, but
obviously, like I said, I love a Megs, but if it doesn't accomplish anything, then it's less,
I've got to say, I think the Longobarda need to switch to a 4-0 here. They're very good at breaking a 4-0 when getting pressed, but right now they're going to the 3-1, trying to panicking a little bit, and they're getting, giving Phoenix breakout chances as a result.
I mean, I thought it would work because you draw the press from the Phoenix, but it depends if they know how to play it.
And we see heads already going down from Longobarda. That's a real shame because it's only 3-1. It was only 2-1 at the time.
Great goal. I mean, Longobarda overcommitted way too fast before the ball was even played. They lost the ball, and well, look what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe you can see it in the replay there, but he was trapped there. All the Longobarda players pretty much near halfway.
Yeah. I
counted.
Got to say, I'm very disappointed that they put their heads down so easily.
Well, there'll be timeout talk now, so we'll be back in just a moment.
We have the kickoff with Longobarda regaining possession after that goal. Seems like the instructions, I wasn't able to catch the instructions. The Longobarda bench were quite quiet, but seemed to come out from the game in with more confidence.
Good reception there. Longobarda thinking they should have a foul there, but personally, I disagree.
Yeah, a lot of very physical game futsal, so see if they get... And a beautiful ball
pass
through.
there.
Tries to do a back roll, but
Wasn't quite on, yeah.
probably overcomplicated there a little bit. What do you think?
I
As a target yourself.
No, I like the idea, but I didn't really see any of them making that run. Again, he didn't get it off, so, it is what it is, but his own players should be expecting that and making that run forward. Because even being in that position, you're going to put the defender in two minds of who to go to. It might create space elsewhere.
I've got to say, I'm noticing a lot of outdoor touches here in this game. I think that if Longobarda were to press certain players that do have those, maybe, although because they're at an NPL level, they have such good touches that it probably doesn't matter a little bit. But if they are able to abuse the fact that they're not adjusted to the futsal game yet with their touches, it might see them get some shots off.
Obviously, you see them use side of the foot a bit more than the sole, but that just comes from playing outdoor. Again, a foul there, unintentional. Watching the fly of the ball kind of just collided into the back.
Yeah, well, even if it was a tactical foul, you wouldn't blame him for that. The team, you got to do what you got to do for the result. Beautiful shot and a beautiful save there from their keeper.
Great save. Yeah, I was... Didn't know what to say. I was like, damn.
Bit disorientated from the shot. That's fine. Someone think he hit you in the head.
Well, both score predictions are on at the moment. Mid the 3-3, you need Longobarda to score 3 more and Phoenix not to score any.
We'll see if the commentator's curse comes in. It doesn't.
6-4. A few more goals to occur.
Is that a 6-4 result to
Longobarda?
Longobarda.
So Longobarda got to score another 4 or 5.
5 goals, yeah. So we'll see if that result comes true. Choosing to side up his opponent. Does a beautiful fake, but...
Does well to win it back, Herman.
Wow.
Good feet.
Beautiful feet here from the Phoenix Futsal Club as he takes an early shot, but probably a bit wide than what he would have hoped.
I think Blue on 4 fouls now.
Yes, already so early into the half is definitely not what
3
situation you
minutes
want to be
20
on.
with stop clock. I mean, Longobarda got to be careful not to commit any more.
Yeah,
Obviously, 6 fouls equals a 10-metre penalty.
and definitely if Phoenix identified that as maybe a weakness in Longobarda, they could extort that in the second half, try and get those fouls early on and get those.
Well, with the fast
fouls.
feet Phoenix have, they can definitely look to try and draw.
And
A good
beautiful
turn there.
turn.
Good shot.
And
A
a
great
beautiful
finish over the
shot.
keeper. Keeper went low to stop that, and a good little chip finish over the top. Midzi, your prediction is now finito.
Wow, what a beautiful finish there.
Great first time turn and chipped over the keeper. A great finish.
That's just you can't defeat class no matter what sport. That's just one of those shots that you really
Exactly
can't
right.
stop. It's so unconventional. The turn's very unconventional and you don't predict it, but it works, so why not use it?
Oh, flip flap there.
And of course the flip flap, again another unconventional skill, but if you get the megs off.
Phoenix hoping they should have got a free kick there. 3v2 now. Pass across and he should have gone the back post, hands on the head. He even asked for the ball, and he didn't get there.
He might have been thinking about offside there.
Sudden hands on the head's going, oh damn, I know it should have been there.
Yeah. Beautiful steal there from Phoenix. 1-on-1 with the keeper. What can he do? Decides to go back and beat another man.
He still has the ball somehow. Still has the ball somehow.
Oh,
Still has the ball turning a run.
You cannot complain at this man's footwork, that's for sure.
Phoenix having a bit of fun now.
Seems like a theme of the Phoenix sides in the last seasons has been incredible footwork. Of course, we have Ali Milhelm, who just moved from the Phoenix Futsal Club. So, seems like Diego Garcia has a specific.
Well,
there was always
going to be a question about Phoenix on what was going to happen since obviously,
The departure, yep.
the teams like most of the A team left.
Yeah.
But I think they've done very well in the recruitment.
Exceptional. You wonder what he's done. I mean, I don't think we've seen Choc down futsal in WA so far, but just pick him up. First game, I believe first week after the awards night, just comes in and destroys.
Yeah, I mean, it's good recruitment from Phoenix as well to get him. And the players they have. Obviously, the first game Phoenix played, it's obviously no
representation
of what they have.
The press is not very organised from Phoenix Futsal. See what Massimo Basolo can decide to do here, and places left foot pass to the other Massimo, but tries.
He was not happy with his pass there, as you can hear from the scream.
Of course, Massimo Basolo, a very passionate player on the field. Seems like Longobarda are doing a little bit of a zonal mark at the moment here. Seeing switching players quite often.
I've just been told that it was Carmel that got the players for the Phoenix. Obviously, Carmel, lovely lady.
Oh, yes. I wonder what her connection is to those outdoor boys.
Oh, look. She networks very well, so
Oh,
I'm not surprised she's gotten this talent in.
would you say she's almost a female version of John Goodich, maybe? Or maybe above John Goodich, indeed.
All I'd say is you could pay Carmel to scout players if you get that talent in, because she knows players. I mean, Carmel, Lindsay, Diego, they're all doing great work at Phoenix Futsal. I think Diego's away now competing. I can't quite remember what it is exactly. I know it's to do with fighting or something of the sorts.
Yeah. I
could be very wrong, but I do think it's competing, so I do apologise if I've got that wrong.
There we have the halftime whistle. Score currently is 4-1 to the Phoenix Futsal Club. As we will put on a quick ad break in the minute break. Make sure to keep watching for the men's and women's goals and saves of the round. Thank you. here we are back for the second half with the Longobarda kickoff. If they can cover from this, probably by their own words, a disappointing scoreline.
I assume fly keeper will occur. Oh, great save there from Ahmed. I mean, fly keeper not yet, but if they're down, I assume.
Yes. I know they do play very well, especially during the winter season. They did get a number of comebacks via their fly keeper. Players like Valgan, Adrian, scoring a lot of goals via those types of set plays.
It's usually Sharazan.
Sharazan does put on the fifth man, yes, correct. I know Valgan, Adrian got at least a couple goals.
I mean, Rahimi, he seems like he's good on his feet. I love to see a bit more of him in the fly keeper position.
Yeah, I almost think that when you go fifth man, you have to just commit to having your best players on the field. Even when you're out of possession, you just got to commit to them in the goal. You're not going to have a break if you've got a keeper in potentially. They're going to play like a keeper.
Well, what I see a lot from players when they play for like keeper is when they lose the ball, they back off and give that. You need to press.
You need to press.
You have no keeper in goal. Oh no. Okay. Herman trying the chip there. Saw Rahimi bit off his line. Bit ambitious.
Speaking of the man, I believe that is Valgan Adrian just coming across the court now. Of course, a big miss. I believe he looks like he's injured.
I see his calf has something on it.
Yes. Very experienced player for the Longobarda side. Here the break opportunity for the Phoenix Futsal. Gordon not doing enough to keep that ball in, unfortunately. The play from Phoenix is halfway with a 2-2 hold so far. It seems to be a bit zonal with them just making sure that they...
Oh, great save there from the keeper.
Just making sure the target can't get isolated.
Henry Willard, great communication. He's playing in that fixer role. Oh, on the volley. Ooh, come off Herman there.
Yes.
But a decent volley.
See if Basolo can hit this one on target. Does not go to him, unfortunately.
Can't quite do so. There's a lot of good communication from the Phoenix team. And here's the lady we were speaking about before, Carmel. She's giving us a thumbs up. She's loving life.
Herman trying to isolate himself against the player, but cutting in and deciding to play it safe. Of course, Phoenix, all they have to do here is keep this scoreline to win or even concede a couple. We'll see if they manage this game well. We saw them give up such a 5-0 lead last time. We'll see if they've been taught how to maybe hang on to a scoreline a bit better.
I think they're going to learn from last week's mistakes.
Yes.
I mean, it's 4-1. The fly keeper... the fly keeper for Longobarda may work because maybe Phoenix might not be used to it, especially with the new players.
Yeah.
But then it also relies on Longobarda being patient.
Yes, I mean, even if they played like a really, really conservative fifth man from the half, it might work. We saw in the winter Perth Pumas play basically fifth man the whole game against Perth AFC, and they got a draw out of it, so it can work.
Oh, it definitely can, but I'm curious to see when it will occur.
And a bit of a side-footed shot from Frank Gordon, not connecting with the shot he would have hoped for. That was definitely maybe an Instagram clip worthy if it did go in. Unfortunate for the young man.
I just think the momentum of the ball...
It was a hard ball.
Yeah, no, definitely. I would have shanked it easy myself.
Yeah, maybe should have taken a touch on the shot. He definitely had the yards of space for that situation. As you see, Phoenix almost set up as a makeshift 4-0 at times here. Nice ball through. See if he can connect on his left foot. Just runs it out of real estate there, unfortunately. The call from Phoenix Futsal is to drop.
His teammates telling him to come back.
I'm going to say I haven't seen many... Oh, a beautiful ball there to the back post. I haven't seen many teams try and play a 2-2 defense zonal. I'm not sure if it's deliberate or not, but they are definitely making sure that pivot position can't get isolated, and it is leaving these back post runs very open. Because, of course,
it is,
I think in a 2-2, you're quite stagnant defense. Beautiful footwork there from the Phoenix Futsal player to keep it. Gets a foul, which I think was a bit soft, in my opinion. What do you think?
I can see why it was given. I mean, I think it was there was a sandwich of the two players. Got a bit of the ball, but they got quite a bit of the man as well. So it's one of those ones, if it's given, I'm like, fair enough. If it's not given, I'm like,
fair enough, yeah. Can't lose either way.
Although Longobarda definitely think it wasn't a foul.
Of course, they're racking up those fouls so far.
They're on 2 at the moment.
I'm seeing some beautiful fixo play from number 5, Chok Dow, so far. Definitely controlling the game. Oh, maybe no goal here. We'll see what happens. Oh, Massimo Basolo doing well to get back there.
Back on the replay.
Just a misplaced pass. The goalkeeper went out for the ball and it kind of deflected.
Did well to recover.
Yeah, it did exceptional.
Look of options.
Of course, while Diego Garcia is away, we have Herman stepping up and doing some coaching to the younger players and less experienced players. Seems like he's talking about just tracking a player. It seems like the zone maybe wasn't deliberate.
Again, it's going to be a learning curve for this team as quite a few new players, new system, new league, new teams.
And if this is their learning curve, then what are they going to be at full potential? Maybe state champions, you don't know. Because this is their second game of futsal for a lot of these players.
I know.
What a good start.
All right, like when you verse teams like this, if you try and outplay them, it might be harder because they have the skill level and such. You'd have to play smart against this teams like this.
He definitely saw some of that outdoor coming in beautiful there with a beautiful nutmeg, but that overlapping run was very outdoor. You would have seen maybe a block run or something like that in the sport of futsal. So you see some of those mistakes happen, but Longobarda aren't really able to capitalise on it.
But that's the Longobarda. They create a lot of good opportunities for themselves. It's just the finishing is not quite there.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. They definitely get some good chances, but the chances a lot of the time are over the top balls, are balls that they're chasing. So it's not exactly like a same opportunities that you would get from like a fixo one-on-one where he beats a player or an isolation down the line where he beats a player.
But like even the opportunity there, good first touch, hit a shot on goal. It's just getting the little things right. Shozan.
And a shot here from Basolo opening up on his left, just over. He did call for the ball, so maybe his teammates a bit disappointed in him there, although he is such an important player for them.
And we know you can hit those and score a good goal, but
Yeah.
it's just been a bit unfortunate with these ones.
Yeah, that's definitely the case. And see, at the moment, they're just isolating themselves against the Longobarda squad.
Oh, Shozan touched too hard. Oh, hugs there, nothing right.
Off the ball, not worrying about the play that's currently happening. Beautiful counter-taking opportunity for Longobarda. If only Shozan kept going.
Little toe poke, great save there from Ahmed.
We have, I believe that's 11 minutes left on the clock. Good block there from Phoenix. Again, maybe an outdoor habit of jumping, because I think most of these players would actually cover the whole goal from top to bottom with their height. Oh, beautiful skill there from Massimo Basolo, but no one following it up, unfortunately.
But the Phoenix defending quite well. They're compacting the space and not allowing much opportunity for Longobarda to attack. But then when they get the ball, they look to attack like that. Decent idea there. Maybe got a shot himself, but lose track of the ball. Brings it down, relaxes play.
Oh, beautiful. Almost
decent
a beautiful
opportunity
turn
there to touch, but straight back to win it.
Basolo doing well there. Placing the ball back for a shot. Maybe a bit rushed there with his teammates complaining to him.
Shock's going, why'd you have to beat that away? There's no need.
Yeah, the Longobarda did instantly track back, not trying to regain possession at all.
There was no pressure.
No pressure at all, but I mean,
know.
if you hold on to it there and you get the ball lost, then
I mean, looking back at the replay, I think he had enough time that it would.
Yeah,
Shozan, good little set there.
Oh, definitely a foul there. We'll see how many fouls.
They're on 4 now from this one. Yeah.
10 minutes left of the half. They need to be very careful.
Yeah. Herman now, who's been, coaching the team at the moment.
Yes.
Helping, talking, directing. Chalk now.
And this is the exact situation you don't want. Massimo Kowalski really needs to tuck in there, really give cover to his flanker. At the moment, he's letting it be a one-on-one, but there's no pressure.
He's beat his player, played it back post, and he's missed the ball.
Yeah, I think Longobarda need to definitely do a review of this game. There's lots of situations here that they could have made themselves a lot easier of a fight.
Definitely good ball down the line. Good pressure, but Longobarda keep the ball.
What's going to be really interesting is see Phoenix Futsal Club versus one of these traditional top 4 sides in the Supa-Liga. I'm not sure which game is coming up first.
I'm ready for Phoenix to versus Eagles, to be honest.
That would be a very interesting game.
Would be
very similar. That would be a goal fest.
That would be a great game to watch. Don't know when it is, but
I hope I'm
ready
commentating that. I'm going to put the dibs in early.
Try to get past, but doing well. They're trying to look for this balls in behind, but trying to draw players. Chalk now with the ball. Down the line, find Herman. Resets play.
Chalk Dow dictating from the back. It's a
play.
beautiful.
Good opportunity. Has opportunity to shoot himself. Great save from Rahimi.
Beautiful save from Rahimi, but Phoenix really need to capitalize on those situations. A lot of them just sitting back, but then again, they're 4-1 up. Why do they need to go up? Toying with his opponents here. And they're letting a bit of an isolation, but nice cover there from their target.
2v1 now. Looks to have a shot and side netting.
Yes.
Teammate screaming that he was there for the back post. Herman Chuck. Three players around Chuck.
Yes. But again, they're not really giving that cover that he needs. They're covering the inside while covering their play instead of covering the goal. If Chuck really wanted to take that player on, you might see a shot and a situation on. We have a 5th man.
And now we see the fly keeper occurring.
Coming on for Longobarda as they set up. We'll see if Phoenix Futsal Club have prepared for this. We'll see if they decide to use their timeout at all on this situation as well. As a yellow card goes out for Sharazan for an incorrect substitution.
I think. No, it's for Sharazan. He came on before Rahimi was off.
It's an incorrect substitution, unfortunately. So he needs to be careful there. If he does that again, it will be a red card. Longobarda need to be very, very patient here in order to. As we see Frank Gordon take the timeout card to the scorer, as it is their ball. We'll see if the timeout is called now. It is. We will see you after this timeout. We have a minute, and we will see you back in a moment.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
As we have play resuming for the Phoenix Futsal Club, a lot of the instructions from Herman, the player coach for the moment, is how to defend against 5th man. They're talking about defending as a zone but not committing because they are a man down. Seems like they're using the pivot/target to do a lot of the running in almost a 2-2 formation at the moment.
I think they're trying to set up in a diamond, but might be overcommitting just a little bit because obviously it's new to them. They should be a lot higher.
But hey, they're getting the ball in traps that they want, that sort of traps to go.
Although Longobarda should have had a shot already.
Yes.
Make a look to shoot.
And a very, very traditional outdoor kick there. Maybe you should learn how to play a bit of AFL there. It does work sometime, but
see, their top player should be the red line there. They're sitting a bit too deep, but I mean they'll come with practice. Longobarda just need to be patient.
I'll say Longobarda working the ball well so far, and a good
I'm making up a
opportunity.
second opportunity.
Sharazan doing well to intercept that ball.
Although those claims for obstruction from the Longobarda player, but it was outside the D, so fair game.
Yes. But they're letting Longobarda get a lot of pressure on their goals right now, almost going up to like a quarter hold from the Phoenix Futsal Club.
But that's what Flykeeper does. It takes away the pressure and momentum.
Yes, I'd like to see though if Phoenix could hold them at half court. Be very interesting to see.
Shock though. Tried to play through, but couldn't quite do so.
But it seems so far Longobarda have been quite wasteful with their possession. They've had some good opportunities, but could really get very simple tap-ins if they wanted to work the ball quick enough and fast enough.
Well, there's been one or two times where Longobarda were in front of the D, could have had a shot, but then played it backwards. They need to take risks.
But again, every time they have a risk and goes out, then they have an attacking opportunity given to the Phoenix Futsal Club.
Definitely right.
That's
I
it's a
put a
risk.
little asterisks on risk, but they're just going to shoot more.
I think they can work the ball quite easily to the back post. I mean, this Phoenix Futsal Club aren't defending fifth man exceptionally. They can definitely exploit this very well, especially Longobarda.
Oh, great touch. Oh, the ball went out.
As we have
was it a handball?
3 minutes
Handball.
50 remaining on the clock. They need to get about a goal a minute in order to win this game.
Oh, decent idea. Strong head, but too much power for Sharazan there.
They should really shoot now.
Herman with his hands on his heads after that shot.
Yes. Longobarda taking their time, bringing the ball up. As the press comes out from Phoenix. And
But see,
really
as Sharazan has the ball, someone should go in that middle space for any of the ball because there's so much space there.
yeah, and you've also got the cutback for the
Vasolo should like
person
that
down the
space.
flank. And almost a good cutout by
And you have Phoenix sitting deep
Chuck Dow.
in their own half, but Longobarda aren't pushing forward.
And they're also not varying.
Utilize the space.
They're also not varying from that 3-2 formation. If you saw them maybe go, because they're not getting pressed, maybe they can go for 2-3 and really hem in that Phoenix Futsal Club, or maybe go to more of a tree formation.
Yeah, I know, but
A beautiful 1-2 situation here. We'll see what they can do with it. Takes a pass, the player, and
Chalk steals the goal. Counted quite well, and beat a player, play the advantage, and Chalk with a goal. Let's watch that one back. Good play there. Nice little took on his player, past the keeper. Okay, look, I don't think it was going in, so
And we have Chuck Dowse completing the perfect 1-1-1. 1 goal in the first half, 1 goal in the second half, and 1 assist in total. And then we see maybe a little bit of that experience coming from that Phoenix Futsal side. They could have easily just chipped the ball into net, but feeling the pressure of getting surrounded by 3 people definitely does change the situation.
yeah. Good touch there to stop that one there. Trying to see how Longobarda are playing their flight keeper.
They're playing a very traditional 3-2. It's not moving that much.
Well, their keeper's going into the middle and they're going out wide. It's changing the way he goes. They're now set up in the standard
yeah.
formation.
I would say that I think futsal in WA now the traditional 3-2, where you have the 3 at the back moving the ball quickly and the 2 targets, it's probably a bit too easy to defend now at the stage that futsal's developed to.
Well, you can play a 4-1 or a 3-2.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of
Very
teams going from a through. Here's an open net. Surely he scores this one, and
He
does
does.
so.
The angle. Last I was waiting to see the angle he got it on.
Yeah.
But he managed to clear that well. Because like, if he misses that, the angle and the way the ball's moving, wouldn't have been surprised. Hey, to be fair... Sorry, I'm slowly dying here.
As I was saying, a lot of teams seem to rotate between. They start up with the 3-2 formation in order to sort of set up the 5th man at halfway, and then they rotate into the 2-3 like they're doing now, with a target in the middle and the 3 targets effectively, but maybe flankers.
Yeah.
Not sure how you define it.
So if a team sets up like this and fly keeper, best way to defend it is play a 2-2
Yes.
and then rotate through the 2. Although Longobarda aren't keeping the ball well enough.
And a beautiful shot and an easy
And
goal
a goal.
tap in. So it seems like the 2-3 formation worked right away within 10 seconds. They got an easy goal.
You can see the Phoenix. The Phoenix boys having a bit of laugh for that goal, but telling his team to keep calm. 45 seconds left. We've got this. Just relax. Although that's the opposite of relaxing with that part. I mean, look, 4 more goals in 35 seconds is a very big ask.
And here we have them set up with the 2-3 again. Let's see if they can add another goal to make this a more respectable scoreline. Oh, nice little toe poke from Basolo there. He's had some opportunities so far with it.
So as well, pick up.
And decides to slow it down and set up the
Just
5th man for
15
one last
seconds left.
play. And should have rushing it
Shot
with
and
that
save.
shot. Be very interesting to see the statistics after this game. The play is a corner. I'm not sure why Longobarda are going backwards. Oh, no, goal.
Yeah, I thought it was a corner myself.
I did hear the referee say corner, but Phoenix just holding onto the ball, happy with the scoreline, 6-2.
And there we have it. 6-2 to Phoenix Futsal, who were what? 2-0 down? 2-1 down?
Yes.
And they just brought it back. And that's what this Phoenix team can do. We'll go through the stats in just a moment. Mitzi, look, 30 seconds is actually a very, very long time. I do agree. So just having a bit of problem with the stats. There we are. Stats on screen for you. Thank you for joining us this game. Stay tuned for the next game, Perth Pumas versus the Condors.